Hey everybody, all right, first things first. I'm gonna put this little guy right here, 16 inch. Did I just say 16 inch? It's not 16 inch. A 16 socket. Push it towards the battery, and we're gonna get this serpentine belt. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. There we go. All right, put that back. Get that off that idler pulley. I don't want to lose that belt all the way across, so I'll just move that. Roll that back. I can move that bar there. All right, that part's done. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to release the positive battery post. Oh, I did make that tight too, didn't I? Woo. All right, get that down there. And just because I'm actually going to take the ground off as well, which I should have done first. Yep, I definitely should have done that first. Silly on me. All right. Get up. All right. Okay. Ground's off. That's off. Now, okay, so reach down here. Get this first signal wire. So this first little wire right here, that's going to be your signal wire. Now, I actually had a problem. If you guys watched my video a while ago where my amp light was on, it was because of this guy right here. Inside this right here, it does get corroded. So what I ended up doing was taking a little nail filer, like Brinson board or whatever, cut it down so it fits in there, and you just go back and forth inside that and get the corrosion off. Haven't had a problem with that since. So then we got to get this one here off. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's unplugged. So I've got those two unplugged. The only one I've got to get now is the wire on the back side of the alternator. So I'm going to, well, I got to drop the alternator down here first, and then once I get it, I'll pull that guy off. So this one, and this one are all 13s. And as you can see here, I've got a new ground wire on this. I've actually replaced the wiring on my battery. So I've got multiple ground wires on this thing. I've got a ground wire with a new positive wire going down on my starter. So there's a ground down there on the starter, which I have two grounds on the motor. And I've got a ground on the frame. I do want to get a ground closer to the frame, but anyways, I'm going to, I just wanted to show you guys that. So what I've got to do now is I've got to break this little harness, and it actually carries my coolant line right here, or the heater core line right here. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see that. So this line right here. So I'm gonna have to take this one off and those two down there. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So I'm gonna start up here. These are kind of long bolts. Oh geez, that's tighter than I remember making it. Oh seriously, really? Get a better angle on that. Holy jeez, man, I made that tight. You know, when I say when I put this ground wire on, hold on, I'm gonna need a longer wrench for this. No, I do have a, crap, wrong size. Okay, now I actually have the right one. So breaker bar, 13. Get it on there. There we go. There we go, that one's loose. Get her down there. She get it on the other side of this line. Might as well break these ones loose. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty easy. Let's get 2 turns out of that. If I can. Alright, get it over here on this other side. Ooh, sometimes the struggles can be real. Alright, she's on, and oh, that was tight. There we go. Alrighty, so I should now then be able to crank these guys out. Alright, so I'm going to take these guys off. You guys don't have to watch me do that. I did this one, this one, this one. And then once I get all these out, I'll come back. Alright, so last bolt is out here. Well, almost out. Get that out there. And that one, oh yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to try and chase these threads. It was tight at the end of it, and looking at these threads, I might have to chase these threads. They look a little shiny and flat. So I'm gonna have to figure out the thread pitch on these here and chase this thread out. So that's gonna take me a little bit longer. It was tight the last little bit there, and now I know why. So nice thing is all 3 bolts are the same, so I shouldn't have a problem chasing that out. So that's gonna slow me down a little bit. So let's get this alternator up and out and around here. Alright, so last thing I need to do here is get this guy right here off. And that's going to be my 10, which my 10's inside. Gotta go grab that. Alright, so I got my 10. Take off this rusty, crusty. Come on. You guys ain't gonna really see this, but trust me when I say I'm taking off the power to the back side of this thing. Of this rusty old. Oh yeah, she's definitely rusty. It's going back and forth here, and it doesn't really matter, but this is going to be used as a core, so I don't want to necessarily snap it off. It's good practice anyways to have patience. So even the parts you're taking off, I mean sometimes whatever, you're going to break them, you're going to break them, but you can do it without breaking them and teach yourself patience. That's at the top, that thread there should come off now. All right. Okay, that guy there is off. And we'll get a wire brush and we'll clean up that connector right there. But for all argument's sake, the old one's out. New one's right here in the box ready to go in. So I'll be grabbing this guy here and putting it in place here in just a sec. Okay, so I'm going to be putting anti-seize on these bolts here, just on the threads. I don't want that happening again. You know what I mean? So I got to mix this stuff up. One of the great things about anti-seize, once you put it on, it gets everywhere. So I just want to make sure that's in the threads all the way across. I'm just putting it on there right now. On the starter threads, all the way to the front. Nice coverage. So I'll do that to all 3 of them here. I don't want to stand up. And if you guys are interested too, by the way, the threads are M11 by 1.25. They are metric, they're not standard. That one's done. And this bolt right here is the one that I chased the threads on. This last one I'm doing, which is going to be the one that goes on top. So if I ever have a problem with it, I don't want it be sitting down there at the bottom and being buried. So those guys are there. I'm going to take the terminal first. I'm going to get this here. I'm going to get her in place there so I can do this. Put this terminal back on in place here with the new hardware. It actually has a larger shoulder there too, so that's kind of nice. Oh, wrong side, wrong way. Alright, get that good and tight. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of grease, dielectric grease. Just put it around here, around that plug, to help in the future if I've ever got to take this apart. So, no, you guys couldn't see a thing there. Wow, I'm sorry, I didn't realize the camera had shifted. Well, actually, it didn't really shift. That's actually exactly where I wanted it. But trust me when I say, here, I'm just gonna plug the wires back into her now, just because I can. Come on, get in there. And I just dropped the bolt, which means I just got dielectric grease or anti-seize all over my. Wait, what the heck is going on here? This plug just didn't seem to want to fit properly, so all right, get that back up. Ooh, dashboard rocker. I'm gonna get this thing back in place here. What I'm gonna do first things first, and I just dropped another bolt. Oh, I need to get that ground cable back up here. And I'm gonna struggle with this here, guys. You guys know what I'm doing. So I just got to get this alternator back in here. So just stay tuned. All right. Positive on first. It's down there. Went wrong. Had it the right way. Let's get the battery installed. Crank that over. Get this guy installed. Get the serpentine belt on, and I don't mind telling you, I'm gonna have to probably replace that top bolt. That top bolt there. So I actually had to use the impact to get it on, but it's on. I've got the one there, and I dropped both of these, but I can't find that other one. It's down in here somewhere. There's this one here I found down in there, right down there on the frame. And the other one did not drop, so it's going to be down one bolt, but it shouldn't go anywhere for it now anyways. I'm going to flip this over right now and inspect this. That belt's still in good shape. I don't even see any cracking in that belt, so that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and put the belt back on and button this thing up. So as I'm closing off here, I want to thank every one of you guys who support my channel, watch my videos. I will just say this. I did have a video showing how my voltage gauge was dropping and moving. I did suspect a diode. However, if it was a diode, it would, they don't just, like, you know, go in and out. If it's dead, it's dead. So I'm wondering if the voltage regulator wasn't going bad. And I'm not sure, because the last couple of days of me driving this thing, that voltage gauge has been just rock steady. And the day before and all those other times, it's actually been dropping down, like moving quite a bit. So I'm hoping that me putting this new alternator in is going to fix that issue. And, well, if it doesn't, I'll have to address what's going on. Because, like, again, I've replaced these cables. I've replaced these cables. Maybe get new connectors here. I don't know, because this one here actually does have a broken connector. I just pull it out, so that one they're supposed to, like, lock into place, and it doesn't. But it goes there, and it's, you know, it's there anyways. And then this one up here, she's locked in there. The battery post on the back, I got dielectric grease on that. That's locked in. So I'm just going to get this belt on here, and we'll call her. Again, thanks a lot for watching. Please like, share, comment, and stay tuned for more upcoming content. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Happy New Year to you, all new for 2025, and I hope it's a great one for us all. Peace. Thanks. Bye. Before I go, that's higher than normal. I mean, it's on normal, but it used to be right there on the M, in about the middle of the M. Now it's just above the M. So clearly there was an issue with that alternator. Again, thank you guys so very much for watching. Hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, as always. Have a great year, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you very much.